What's good, YouTube land? Welcome to the video review of Transformers Combiner Wars Legends Class Buzzsaw. All the tape decks from G1 got a modern redo, modern update, and this is the first one available. So we're going to take a look. So obviously the figure here. Nice artwork of Buzzsaw up here. Obviously Buzzsaw. He includes a card. He doesn't combine with anything, because I'll get into that in a second. And he's also a triple changer. So you see Beast Mode, Spy Tablet Mode, and Vehicle Mode. And a little bio. Destruction is a work of art for this ruthless spy. 7 steps. Don't let the 3-year-olds have this. Warning! Warning! Warning, warning, warning. So, before I open the box, a little spiel about this guy. This guy is technically not related to Combiner Wars. Combiner Wars is over, basically. There are 2 more retail waves, the Combaticons and the Autobots that combine with Skylink. So they already have everything ready for the next subtitle, which will be Titans Return. I think something to do with Titans, which is going to be awesome because it's going to be Headmasters, which are awesome. A brand new Galvatron, which looks awesome, and that's basically, yeah, it's going to be the return of Headmasters, which, if you've been following Hasbro, they said they could never do Headmasters because it wouldn't be cost effective or something like that, but they also said the same thing about Combiners, and they just finished doing Combiners. So, Buzzsaw was released in the Combiner Wars wave as the prelude to Titans Return. He's going to go with Titans Return Soundwave when Soundwave releases. And I guess they wanted to get him out early so everyone would be excited about Titans Return, which I've seen the product pics and I'm kind of excited for Titans Return. So with that out of the way, I'm going to get him open and we're going to take a look at this triple changing bird of death. So here we are, opened up and out of his packaging. And I put him what would be his G1 alt mode. Included in the packaging you have a card with that same artwork of Buzzsaw with boosters that really don't factor into this, I think. I haven't played with it long enough. But I am grateful. No. I'm happy for the inclusion of a card. There's a Kamen Rider reference if you want one. And the instructions, which I needed to look at because it took me a little while to understand this thing. But here he is in his tablet mode. And it's basically a tablet. It's a modern take on what his G1 alt mode was. It was a cassette. Back in those days people had cassettes. Nowadays we have tablets and smartphones. And yep. We'll look on the screen. You have a giant Decepticon insignia. You have battery life. He's already used a bar of battery. You got full signal, and you got full bars, so you're ready to make calls whenever you want. You got some nice techie detail as the background, and you've got camera, documents, Google Chat, I guess, and text messaging. You got your silver paint here to replicate a button, and that's about it. It's actually, if you don't look at the back, it's a really squished down and sleek alt mode. I mean, I can easily see like a bigger version of this, somebody walking around with it and not realizing that it's a Decepticon if the Decepticon insignia wasn't right there. Like if there was a regular phone background, I can imagine somebody just holding on to this, and if they don't look at the back and see a bird head, this probably could get through some high security stuff. And as you can see, it stands up. It is a legend scale, so there isn't a heck of a lot, but there is actually more than you think, because there's a whole 2 other modes that we have to go through. So I'm not going to speed this up, but to go from this mode to what is loosely known as a tank mode, you extend the sides, fold down his legs, and then you're going to want to fold these bits up, rotate them forward. They're kind of the front of a tank, I guess. And you're going to rotate the wing out so the wheels are facing outwards. You're going to flip down said wheels, and you're going to fold it right back into place so it looks like that. Second verse, same as the first. Fold out there, fold out the wings, that side, the wheels, this side is easier to do. Put it back in place, and there you have your little legend scale Buzzsaw in his tank mode, and it's adorable. It actually rolls pretty freely at a bit of an angle, or a bit of a... It's a fun little tank. So you can see he's quite a bit more hollow now. You can see my hand through him. And he's got like the... Would this be a cow catcher or something? I know cow catchers aren't on tanks. They're not on tanks. They're on trains. I was saying it right, but I was thinking my brain was saying I was saying it wrong. But I guess it's a part of a thing on a tank. I don't know much about the anatomy of tanks. And the Decepticon insignia is kind of broken up now. You can see. It's a rectangle that's folded out wheels and spiky bits. Unfortunately, this thing does not come with weapons, because those look like weapon ports. I'm not going to grab a weapon off my defensor because he's too far away right now. But there's that. The color scheme is basic Buzzsaw, yellow and black. He was basically the yellow Laserbeak. Laserbeak was red. He's the yellow Laserbeak. He's a Laserbeak repaint. I'm pretty sure Soundwave in Titan's Return, Titan's Clash or whatever, is going to just be this mold but painted red, which is unfortunate, but that always happens between Laserbeak and Buzzsaw. And I think I'm just padding this video because I know it's going to be really short, but let's go into bird mode. So I'm going to fold back up the wheels. I keep calling them wings because he's a bird. And you're going to fold them out, rotate them to the way they were in the packaging. So, swept back, keep the feet down, and then you're going to fold out the bird head. It's on It's on a big hinge. It's on 2 hinges. Multiple hinges. Hinge. I guess hinge, so triple hinge. And I'm going to look at the instructions for a second. Okay. These little imitation thrusters are pointed forwards. Basically. Am I there? Oh, I see. They're pointed like this. Okay. And lastly, you're gonna slide out what are affectionately known as his wings. And there you have your Legend Scale Buzzsaw for Combiner Wars. For now, I'll call him Combiner Wars because that was his packaging. In his bird mode, in his animal mode. And off the bat, there's kind of an issue with the wings. I've seen me drop him, but his wings are a bit too wide for like I don't know, for anything, for aerodynamic purposes. But overall, I haven't played with him for very long, but I do kind of dig this modern take on the G1 cassette Buzzsaw. It's kind of cool. So obviously we saw his neck joint, so he can go wherever he wants. He can even look up. He can look way up. We're talking about articulation. No swivel. His wings can flap, as wings should. Dive bomb. No, wait, dive bomb's a different character. His wings obviously can rotate for the transformations. His feet are on hinges, which is kind of unfortunate when you just want to plop him down and he just wants to go. He wants to go, I don't feel like it today. And obviously his butt, I don't know if that's his butt or not. It's on a hinge, and each of these little things are on a hinge. So I can't remember right now, but I know I've seen Vangelis like mod the wings to like make them look better, and I honestly can't remember how to do that. But I kind of like him. He's definitely, I don't know. He's an oddity in the Combiner Wars line. But when it comes to Legend Scale, they're all odd. Because they're either weapons or chest plates, basically. Or frickin'... Oh. Nah, that wouldn't work. I was thinking with Bomb Shock. I could put them in scale with Bomb Shock, but nah, they don't look anything alike. But that's it for your 2016 Buzzsaw. I feel now I have to get Soundwave because I got one of his cassettes. I'm gonna get them all. It never ends, people. Sometimes I think it's gonna end, but give it a few months and I'll go right back into buying them. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed. You know, if it weren't gimmick infringement, I'd call myself a plastic addict. And I'll talk to you next time. I'll see you next time. But until then, keep it weird.